Hi guys, this is Clyde, your guy, and if you're like me, you are probably looking for ways to improve your new year. It's 2025, and I'm going to share with you some of the books that helped me along my sales journey, along my life journey path, aside from being a devout Christian, reading the Word of God. That's always at the top of my list. These five books have helped me to develop myself in sales, in thinking, in personal relationships, and I want to share with you these five books right now. Oh, number one, The Richest Man in Babylon. If you're looking for a way to get your finances in order, this is a great book. It goes through a scenario of a few guys who all grew up together, and some of them are having a real struggle with money, and one of them seems to have figured the whole money thing out. It's a great book to help put you on the right path to financial freedom, and it was something that really helped me to learn how to take care of every dollar. There's a person that I watch called Cody Sanchez. She's an investor, and she got some really great advice from one of her mentors. And he told her that money is a fickle mistress. She will leave you in a second if you don't pay attention to her. This book is all about how to help your money grow, help your money make you more money. And it's a great step by step story. The second book that I'd like to recommend is called The Greatest Salesman in the World. It's by Og Mandino. And this book is a fictional story about how a slave tending camels for the richest man at the time, the one who was considered to be the greatest salesman in the world, persuades his master to share his secrets, what made him such a great salesperson. There's great principles in there as you read this. It's a touching story as well, and it is one of my all-time favorites. Definitely something that put me in the right path when I wanted to get more serious about sales. So I have to recommend this one. One of the books that I use almost on a daily basis is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. Chris Voss is an FBI negotiator. He was one of the top hostage negotiators in the FBI, and he developed a system for negotiation based on human nature. It doesn't matter if you are a man, a woman, if you are elderly, or if you are young. Human nature is always the same, and we oftentimes, when we're selling, we fight against human nature. But this book really helps us to lean in to the cues and the types of things that will get prospects talking, which is what we need. We need prospects to talk. They've got the answer. So that's Never Split the Difference with Chris Voss. Great read, really simple. I think I was supposed to read it in college as I was going to a negotiation class. Completely skipped over it, and then Audible came online and helped me to get through some of these great books. So these have been books that have changed me. Okay. Influence by Robert Cialdini or Caldini. I don't know how I've heard people pronounce it both ways. But Influence is another book kind of going along with Never Split the Difference. They're books that help you understand human nature, understand the things that help people help influence people to make decisions, things that repel people from making decisions. So if you're at all involved in relationships, if you're involved in selling, then you want to know a lot of these great principles that'll help you guide your customer. The last one on my list is a biography. It's Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. It's the Nike story. And this is another book talking about how this gentleman and his group of co-workers really had to push forward through what many would seem to say were unsurmountable obstacles. I mean, having exclusive contracts only to be betrayed and undercut by competitors. I mean, it's a great story about how to the mindset that it takes to really overcome. And I mean, the whole idea of like just do it. Hey, in 2025, that's the way to go. You must take action if you're going to see some sort of result. I promise you, everything you've ever wanted to accomplish, you put some effort to it and you were able to do it. If you think back on it, I don't think that there's ever anything that was insurmountable to you if you just put the time and the effort to get it done. So just do it is a great motto. You can overcome all sorts of shortcomings. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to make steps towards where you want to go. And I think that Shoe Dogs, that's a great education, and biographies in general. You know, sometimes we get principles of things that work, which are always great. But listening to someone's practical story about how they actually overcame, how they pushed through, I think that's an important part of our learning process. Stories really stick with us throughout our lives, so it makes it a lot more retainable. So I definitely had to have this biography as part of the top five for 2025. If you're looking to improve in 2025, I would encourage you, expand your mind, change your attitude about certain things. And these books will be some great eye openers that will help you along that path. I'm Clyde the Guy, and I am wishing you happy 2025 and some happy selling.